Watching and waiting. This is a live look from New York where Pope Francis is about to speak with world leaders at the United Nations.
His address is expected to expand on issues he brought up in Washington, including poverty and immigration. His address to the UN is just one of several historic meetings and events for the Pope today.
KFOX 14 News reporter Megan Gillen has been following the Pope's schedule all week for us. She's live in Washington this morning. Megan?
Well, good morning, guys. It was an historic day here on Capitol Hill as Pope Francis addressed Congress here this morning. Another big day for him as he is expected to address the United Nations General Assembly. That's happening at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time here this morning. Just a few minutes ago, you heard the Pope actually address the United Nations staff. He spoke about climate control, something he's expected to talk about later this morning as well. Just the start of yet another busy day.
Pope Francis is waking up this morning in an official papal apartment on New York's Upper East Side. Pope Benedict XVI stayed in the very same home during his visit to the city back in 2008. As you can imagine, security is extremely tight at that apartment and throughout the city. But it's not just for the Pope. 170 other world leaders are there this morning as well.
We're doing our best to ensure certainly the safety of the Pope, all those heads of state, but also maintaining safety for New Yorkers and the many, many thousands of visitors that will be coming literally from all over the country, hoping to participate, hoping to get a glimpse.
The Pope meets with the United Nations General Assembly on the 70th anniversary of the UN. His address comes as the UN considers approval of a set of sustainable development goals by 2030. The goals range from putting an end to hunger and poverty to ensuring the availability of clean water and energy. Later in the day, he'll lead a procession through Central Park before an evening mass at Madison Square Garden. Saturday morning, the Pope will leave New York and travel to Philadelphia. He'll address crowds at Independence Hall, where the Constitution and Declaration of Independence were adopted.
People walking up and down the street are really getting into, what's going to happen in Philadelphia at the end of this week, Saturday and Sunday. Pope Francis in Philly.
The Pope will wrap up his trip here in the United States on Sunday with a visit to the World Meeting of Families event. And this is the largest gathering of Catholic families in the world. Live in Washington, I'm Megan Gillen. Back to you.